Hi everyone, welcome back to another gameplay of Infinitode 2. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to efficiently sell custom maps, especially early on as you're just unlocking the Prestige research. Now, this bottom left tree is going to be very important because at the bottom of it, you're going to have the frequency. This is the most important upgrade for Endless in the overall research. And this is gonna just allow you to get a ton of bidders, get a ton of loot, and to just progress and to max everything much more quickly. But in order to unlock this, you're gonna have to first undergo through certain requirements. Now, one requirement is gonna be to reset quests. You're gonna have to reset quests up to 2 times. And I've already talked about this in many other of my videos. I always recommend to complete the quest in the first stage and then the first level here of the second one, because these quests are much more easy and therefore you can just complete them faster. And just remember to reach 25% and then reset right away. Don't try to go to 50% or 75% or even 100%, because that's gonna take you a very long time and it's just not worth it, because remember you have to do it twice. So reach 25%, reset, and then go again, and once you reach 25%, reset again. So in that way, you're gonna have the 2 requirements done right away. Then the second requirement in order to progress through these 3 is gonna be to sell custom maps for more than 50 tickets. And I've received some comments of players, struggling to reach this amount of tickets sold, and therefore just wanted to make this video to show you guys how to do it. And to showcase in this video, I'm gonna have Prestige ticket drop rate level 0. Now this one is something that you always wanna have, because it's gonna increase the amount of Prestige tickets you obtain when you either sell custom maps or when you reset quests. And you can see it's gonna only cost green paper, so you don't have to use bidders or blueprints or any other resource. It's gonna just be green papers. And you can see here the first level is going to be 60,000, then 100,000, 180,000, 300,000. So you can get it up to level 5 pretty easily, I would say, because like you can gain a lot of green papers in many different ways. So it should be pretty easy to get this one at least like level 5 or level 6. And that's around like an extra 20% tickets, right, that you can obtain when you sell custom maps or when you reset quest. But in order of this video, I'm gonna just show you that even if you have this one level 0, the strategy I'm gonna show you is still gonna work to sell custom maps for more than 50 tickets. So yeah, first of all, this is the map I have just created. Of course, depending on your map size, you might have a map that is much smaller than this one. But don't worry, you can see that I haven't filled the entire map with platforms. I just have placed here in this corner 6 platforms of each kind, the highest tier possible. So you can see here it's always tier 5 effect, and you can see that the map price is of course the highest. So just 6 of each, so it's not even that many. Now if you don't have 6 of each like this, you can just place whatever you have, like even teleports, right? They're gonna be worth 300. You can place also sources. So these ones are here that are also worth quite a lot of map price. So you can just place whatever items you have until you reach of a total map price more than 27,000. Of course, remember that also the roads are gonna count as map price. So also road tiles are gonna add to your total. Your base also is gonna add to your total, and the portal as well. So after you place everything, all right, the overall map price that you should have is a bit more than 27,000. All right, if you can achieve this number, that means that if you're gonna follow the next steps, you're gonna 100% get more than 50 tickets when you just play and you just sell the map. Now, second thing is very important is to place a platform here of damage in the center. That's when you're gonna place your flamethrower, and I just recommend to go for flamethrower because it's just a tower that you have unlocked much more earlier. And I've seen some people going for crusher, but crusher is something you unlock at 6.4, so Many of you guys might not have that tower unlocked, so that's why I personally prefer flamethrower, and I just recommend you to go for flamethrower first. It's much more easy. And now base. The most important thing is that your base must disable research. So must have this red dot here on the top left corner. This is going to disable research. Now you don't have to have a base that has perfect stats. The important thing, remember, the most important stats are going to be some additional range and some additional money at the start. That's it. Like anything else, more experience, more damage, rotation speed, towers, upgrade price reduction, all that is just a plus. You don't need that. The important thing is disables research, some more money, and more range. That's it. All right, so you don't have to go for a super strong base. It can even be a base that it's quite weak. But if you have the correct stats, then that's fine. And then the last thing is gonna be, of course, the portal. Again, here, choose a portal that has 340% difficulty, because that means that that portal can actually give you the minimum requirements to unlock the 500% bonus. So that's one thing I recommend you to do. If you don't have a portal with 340% difficulty, go to 350%. So don't go lower, but go a little bit higher. And now, how to choose the best portal? Remember, you're using flamethrower, so that means that you should have inside the enemy that can be spawned. All right, see that each portal is going to have different enemies that can be spawned. The important thing is that the portal that you choose must have at least 3 enemy types. All right, so half of the enemies that can be spawned must be enemies that flamethrower is good against. For example, this portal that I've chosen, see that 6 enemies can be spawned. In reality, only 5, because 1 is the boss, right? So out of the 5 enemies that can be spawned, 3 of these ones, flamethrower is going to do a lot of damage to them. See, regular, fast, and toxic. So this is good. This is a good base. It doesn't matter if there are some helis and some armored, because there are the majority of the enemies my flamethrower is good against. Even if this other base that I have, it's also good, because see that out of the 7 enemies that can be spawned, 1, 2, 3, and 4, so IC and fighters, also flamethrower is good against. So 4 out of 7, my flamethrower is going to do a lot of damage to those enemies, so that's fine. So I could even get and place this other portal if I want it. But this one is slightly better because it has less enemy types, so that's a bit more easy. Yeah, that's the most important thing. So don't worry, even if the portal has healers or flying enemies or enemies that flamethrower is not good against. Remember, if you have at least 3 enemy types, so see this one as well, that flamethrower is good against, then that's fine. See here, regular, fast, and fighters. So 3 out of 5. So you could even place this other portal. All right. Now, another very important thing is whenever you try to sell your custom map for prestige tickets, always go on endless and play on endless. All right, this is something 100% needed, and in this way you're gonna be able to multiply the difficulty of the map. You can see that now the portal is 510%, so that's very important to achieve the maximum benefits. And now, when you start the map, go into the waves and look at the first 8-9 waves, right? Around the first 10 waves, and look at which enemies are coming out. Remember, you have to have enemies that flamethrower is good against. So see here that there is one wave of armored, here wave 3, then another one wave 8. So this is not the best, all right? And in case this might be worse for you, what you can do, very simple, is just go into, again, the setting, the map, and you just change something. Like you move a platform like this, just one, right? You like this, right? Anything that is gonna change how the map looks like is gonna make the wave to change. So the wave configuration to change. And see now, for example, that there is an armor wave on the very first one, and then there are no armors anymore until like the first 10 waves. So this already could be a little bit better than before. And yeah, just try to keep on going here. If in case this might not be good, you can still keep on manipulating. So you can still changing, you know, these platforms, change position, and just change them how many times it is needed until the wave configuration is good enough. So yeah, that's just it. Then I'm gonna place this flame tower right here. I just recommend to go for last here, so in that way you can just start focusing the enemies as they're rotating. All right. And here you always want to go for the first ability, and you want to go for level 3. So as soon as you can. If some enemies are about to shrink past, remember to change the flame tower to first. And that's just it. Alright, I'm gonna now keep it on first because there are always enemies here that are about to sneak past. So that's the first ability, right there. That's level 3. And remember, you just need to reach a score that it's more than 4,000. That's it. Like, you don't have to have a perfect score, or you don't have to defeat every single enemy. You can afford to lose some lives, that's fine. The important thing is that you can afford the requirements. So being able to reach a minimum of 4,000. In this case, for example, I don't know if I'm going to be able to reach it. No, I won't. So yeah, I'm going to lose here. You can see that I'm pretty far away. If I still try to go into selling it, see that I could sell it for 6-8 tickets. So even if I haven't been able to match and to maximize the score because I wasn't able to reach 4,000, but see that I can still sell it for more than 50 tickets. So that's fine, right? If the requirement just says that you have to sell a map for more than 50 tickets. So this is enough. Say that you don't even have to get the maximum benefits. Like, you don't have to reach the maximum score. You can even lose earlier and you can still be able to get enough tickets. So that's it. Like, of course, if you manage to get enough score, of course, you're going to be able to get slightly more prestige tickets. So that's a plus, but it's not needed. Like, if you just need to sell custom maps for the requirements, you just need to like sell it for 51 tickets, and that's enough. So yeah, that's it, guys. So I hope this video was helpful for you to understand a bit more how to create the map, how to play it, to really maximize and to be able to reach that minimum of 50 tickets sold. And remember, this was made having a prestige ticket drop rate level 0. If you have even like level 5 here, you're gonna be able to get a lot more prestige tickets. So it's gonna be even easier to get it done. And yeah, so that's it. I hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching. See ya.